So today we will try to give you the most useful assets for most types of 2D to 3D projects to make your video game in 2026. The first 5 to 4 and the first episode in this series will be things that are pretty famous, but they are a necessity to mention. So we should start with this one, Odin Inspector. This is a very important tool for any type of project. I did not get a project that I did not use Odin Inspector in. I have it in most of my accounts. It's really cheap, almost always on discount, and it saves a lot of time. Basically helps you create tools for Unity. It have a super user-friendly editor and inspectors, and it's not really hard to understand, and as you see, it's a verified solution by Unity. You can go and check all the details. It's one of the best assets out there. You have Dotween Pro. This is pretty basic again, just like Odin. These are verified solutions, very known in the business. Dotween helps you a lot in UI stuff and like animating stuff simply with code. It's really fun to use. I use it a lot in my projects and I 100% recommend it. You have Hot Reload, of course. It's a must-have. The only reason that I don't have Hot Reload in this account and in other accounts because we use a different tool that works with other tools that we already done, like Hot Reload. Yet, when I used it in another account, Hot Reload beats ours in many different ways. And as you see, it's the verified solution, one of the fastest out there. So I would really recommend it because building a tool like it really takes a lot of time. For visual stuff, for 3D, this is a thing that is specialized in 3D, is Magica Cloth 2. This one, you can use it for clothes, for hair. It's really amazing. Not just for anime games. I know many people skip it because they think this is just for anime games. I use it in AAA graphic-like projects and it works very, very well. You can use this tool and it's amazing. Believe me, you need to try this one. Behavior Designer Pro. So this is a dot-powered behavior tree. This is one of the best assets that you need to have. This is 2D, 3D, so any game that have any AI behavior or behavior system, a complex behavior system, you need to get this tool. It's one of the most amazing verified solutions out there for Unity. It's pretty famous, so I guess you know about it, but for the people who don't, if you want to make a complex anime AI or a complex NPC system, you need this tool. One of the most known and must-have is Texture Animator for Unity. They have this second version, as I think. It's really great. Of course, you can make something similar in a couple of months, but like having it with this cheap price and being so easily and having that's much of like features, I think it's a very good deal. Definitely you can make things similar to it. I've known many people that does games without using text animators, so it's not a very must-have in your projects, but it's a very nice deal and addition, especially for 2D games that need very stylized texts. So these are most of the well-known. Most are verified solutions from Unity, and to be honest, I think Unity should give them a deal and include it in their like editor because like they're really, really great and we've been using them for years. Now going to a bit less known ones. So here we have Final IK. It's an inverse kinematic system, a very great one. I usually use in my 3D projects Final IK with their Puppet Master assets. These work really well. It's really great if you want to make a very detailed inverse kinematic systems for your characters or your enemies. So I highly recommend these, and these are pretty popular again, but not as much as the others, but because they are more specialized for 3D games, so I would recommend this very much for 3D inverse kinematics. We have Dynafracture. So this is a fracture system. As you see, you can destruct stuff using Dynafracture. Again, there is, I guess, one called Rayfire, which is way better, way more complex, but it is way more pricey. Rayfire was like around 200 USD, as I remember, their second edition. Dynafracture is pretty cheap, like $20 with it's usually on sale. I've never seen it not on sale, to be honest. And it really have a very nice set of tools. But again, if you want the real deal, the triple A, better quality, more features, I guess there was one called Grayfire, which have a bit pricey, but definitely worth it. But if you want to make simplest things, you don't need as much destruction. Your game does not rely on destruction. You just want something, one or two effects in your game that a building destruct or a sword that cuts through things. You could use just Dino Fracture. Playmaker is not something that works with everyone. I could not find a situation that I need to use a Playmaker because I code myself, and this is something that is used for people who wants help in coding or does not have a very good asset library of scripts in Unity. So popular games does it. Again, even Hollow Knight, I guess, used it. Many great games use that. But again, it's not for everyone. Many people like to code stuff or have everything coded already like ourselves. But I would recommend Playmaker if you hate making simple codes or codes for everything. It's a very great tool for that matter, especially if you're like more into the art side of game development. For a bit more niche thing, CCG Kit is amazing if you want to make a collectible card game. This one have most of the basic features. It's really awesome. I tested out myself. It's a bit pricey, but most of the time it was on like sale. I guess on Black Friday it was even less than this, but it's if you want to make a CCG game and you just spend $100 to have most of the features already done for you, I guess it's a very nice deal. We have this Blood Effects pack by RVFX. This is a very great one. There's another one that I will show in another video, but this one is pretty amazing. You can use it in different projects, special 3D projects that is or has like Souls-like graphics or any games that need blood. And not just that, I use it in some situations where I need not blood, any fluid simulation similar to that. There is better fluid simulation assets out there if you want something more realistic, but you can use this because you can change the color and stuff. So if you have like a robot, you can make it oily. And for last, our assets. Again, not the best tool, but if you want, you can try our assets. We're trying to publish monthly assets. If you want, you can check out the LOD generator and the texture map generator. We have an 2D animation system and a trail system coming up. Again, these are not the best. You definitely can find things that are better, but if you want to support the channel or if you want to try them out, definitely go ahead and do. So drop your comments in the comment section. I really want to hear your opinions, what assets you want me to talk about in the next episode. If you have something in mind to say, drop it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next episode.